What is that? You know what that is? That's Crazy Cow's food review. How's it going, folks? Today, Crazy Cow is doing another fast food review. And today is a prepackaged chocolate chunk brownie from Buffalo Wild Wings, made by Ghirardelli Chocolate. So you know it's gonna be fire! Chocolate brownie, chocolate brownie, chocolate brownie, chocolate brownie, brownie. Let's see. First of all, it is 86 grams or 3.04 ounces, 350 calories. So it's essentially 100 calories per ounce, or about 110 calories per ounce. Jesus Christ. 32 sugars, so it's 10 grams of sugars per ounce. So it's literally 1/3 sugar. 1/3 of this is sugar. Holy hell. 52 grams of carbohydrates? This thing is only like 86 grams. And 52 grams of it's carbohydrate? This is, whew. This is why brownies are not good for you. Holy crap. Oh, the ingredients list is almost as long as the list of my ex-girlfriends. Jesus Christ. That's the ingredient list, folks. Look at that. Look at that fucking thing. This is a goddamn brownie. Why are there 5,000 ingredients? There's more ingredients in this brownie than a fucking pack of cigarettes. Brownie mix, sugar, enriched bleach, flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, moderate, riboflavin, folic acid, bittersweet chocolate, chocolate chips, unsweetened chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, fuck, I can't read that word, vanilla extract, cocoa processed, whatever the hell that means, oh, with alkali, soy oil, wheat starch, semi-sweet chocolate chips, sugar, unsweetened chocolate cocoa butter, whole milk powder, soy, that frickin' word again, lecithin. God, that word's weird for me. My dyslexia is like, that's confusing. More vanilla extract, salt, artificial flavor, baking soda, water, soybean oil, enriched wheat flour, malted barley flour, niacin. I don't know why these lists are on here. Oh, because they're also the ingredients of the chocolates that are inside. Okay. That was only half the ingredient list, too. For everyone who's joining, he's talking about his Wow. Really there, Benny? Benny, I'm gonna be honest. You look like you've sucked more dick than my brother. And he loved to suck dick. So that's a problem. You should probably go troll somebody else. My brother, Tone. He was the one that went to prison multiple times. And he's the one that died last year. He's my older brother. That is, yeah, he did. Howdy from Texas. I used to live in Texas, Philip. What's up, Christian? My son's name's Christian. My roommate's name's Christian. My co-worker's name's Christian. I'm surrounded by Christians. Look at this brownie. Smells good. Whoa. Hey there, Scala. No. Take that racism elsewhere, man. It's not welcome in this community. Well, I will say for a prepackaged brownie, this is pretty moist and soft. Usually prepackaged brownies are kind of dry and somewhat hard. Well, this has the consistency of a freshly baked brownie. So either this is super processed or it was made semi-recently. What am I saying? I saw the list of ingredients. It's pretty processed. Oh, I lived in Wichita Falls, Texas, and also lived in right outside of Conroe called Willis, Texas. It's been a few years since I lived there. Back in like 2019, 2020. My best friend is black, Harris. So yeah, I like black people. I also got black family members. I have like 13 black cousins, 4 black uncles, and like 3 or 4 black aunts. From San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio a few times. Dude, she's blowing my phone up right now. Apologizing for overreacting. After I went off on her, now she's like, I'm so sorry. I was being dramatic. Think she lost her fucking mind. No, not a pot brownie. It's from my work. If you read the title, you dumbass, you'd know that. E-Town Hood Monster. You keep being a regular, man. I'll make you an admin. You're chatty, you're funny. Be a regular, man. I want you to be an admin. I'm looking for mods. Where do I work? I work in her mom's bedroom, providing her 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, Italian sausage, just delivering it to her freshly. She gives me water breaks, but she's trying to keep me hydrated. If you're wondering why there's so much Gatorade bottles in the kitchen, that's why. That was too much. That's right, monster. Oh yeah, the you can also turn on gyro aiming, which I prefer when mobile. Yeah, the second they're down sight, you start shooting. If you turn on auto attack and gyro aiming, it's pretty ridiculous. When is the chub reveal? Are you telling me I'm fat? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I mean, I'm kind of fat, but this is after losing about 80 or 90 pounds. I know. I was just trying to make it seem like that's not what he was asking. Okay? Oh, you've been here since I did the... Are you talking about when I did the homemade taco pizzas? You've been here that long? Larry Johnson? That's my brother's name. What the fuck? my brother's name is Larry Johnson. That's crazy. Oh, I'm a real fan. Disappointed Tyreek is hurt. I've been sad since Tua got his last concussion. He hasn't been the same since. Tua has not been the same since the Buffalo Bills. First quarter, what was it, like less than 3 minutes into the first quarter? He gets sacked by the Buffalo's defense. Got rocked so hard he was all like cross-eyed and shit. Now he's been playing like fucking Radio. From the movie Radio. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Cuba Gooding Jr. playing a Down syndrome guy on a football team. Dan Marino is statistically the greatest quarterback in NFL history when it comes to pure passer rating. He had the best, like when it comes to pure passing, he had the absolute best arm. And they also said he had the fastest throw. He had the quickest snap in NFL history. He's also the greatest quarterback in NFL history to not have a Super Bowl. So, It's pretty sad, but you know, he is the only quarterback to get a movie with Jim Carrey. Archie? Who's Archie? You saying Achan? Because I'm a big fan of Achan. Achan's he's right now he's my favorite running back. It was Christian McCaffrey before Achan started playing, and I was a big fan of Mostart. Mostart was great. He was actually in the top 10 fastest NFL players of all time. It's funny. Mostart and Tyreek Hill are both in the top 10 fastest NFL players of all time, and they're on the same team right now. And it's a losing team. How do you have two of the top 10 fastest players the NFL has ever seen, and you're a losing team? That's a problem. Not playing like Brady. You know you fucking died when I said that. Do I prefer pancakes or waffles? It depends. I mean, I'll take homemade pancakes over frozen waffles, but I'll take a Belgian waffle over a homemade pancake. First off, let me start off by saying, roll my fucking tide, Randy. And second off, how the heck are you my guy? Wait, what? I'm very confused. Yeah, Tua has to go. I don't trust him. We don't need him. Yeah, I really liked him his first couple seasons. And honestly, the season before last season, when they were like 11 or 12-5, they had a good season. He did good. Tyreek and Waddle did great. It was Achan's rookie season. He did awesome. They actually almost made it to playoffs. And now it's just like, he got sacked by Buffalo game 2 of the following season. They ended up putting Tyler Hunter in for like 8 or 9 games and lost. Tyler won one game. One game while being QB. That's why they got rid of him the very next season. He was on the Dolphins for one season. He had one win. But what were they thinking? Bringing a quarterback who specializes in run plays to an offense that specializes in short pass and long pass plays. Like, you're bringing a running back QB into an aggressive offensive line that's known for having long-range throws. Like, that's not the smart play. You have 2 wide receivers trained for long passes and running backs that were great, but no one got utilized. Last season, the only guy Hunter really gave the ball to was Achan and the new rookie tight end that they had, and that was it. Peyton Manning's my second favorite quarterback of all time. That goes Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Bob Greasy, what the hell is his name? Drew Brees, and then probably John Elway. Hate me all you want for saying this, but Baker Mayfield isn't bad at all. I wish he was a Dolphins quarterback right now. Larry Johnson is the best quarterback. He should get into the Hall of Fame. Was there a quarterback named Larry Johnson? Because I sure as hell don't remember that. I don't know. It's always the Dolphins fans that turn out to be the... Wow, okay. You clearly weren't here in the last live. You're going to be saying that. Unplug that charger to plug it into this phone because this phone is at 1%. Panthers beat the Dolphins. Yeah, that's fucking sad because the Panthers are a joke. Go Panthers, beat the Popsicle's just a joke, bro. Don't lie. No. It's sad. We got beat by the Panthers, and they're terrible. Hat collection looking like Destiny. I mean, hold on. That's not all of them. There's a lot more on the wall, on the door. Oh, here, let me move this. Hold on. And then don't forget about the sunglass collection. You can't see it because of the monitor, but there's about 15 sunglasses right there. I collect hats and sunglasses. You're right, Larry. You're right. HN is a fucking G. He's in the top 10 running backs right now. We have a top 10, top 15 tight end. We have a top 10, top 15 running back. We have a top 10 to top 15 wide receiver. Our problem is our O-line. We don't have enough talent on the offensive line to keep the quarterback protected. Hence to his brain damage. Don't go anywhere, right? Can you join the group call with me and Ryan? Buddy? Remy? I don't know if Remy will join. He answered and then hung up. I asked if he would join the group call. Me or him? He's a goofball. Do you have it? Wow. Some of you guys are fucking weird. I don't know why he has issue answering calls. Do you like Madden? So yeah, I wow. I'm gonna go ahead and hide you. So yeah, I mean I've grown up playing Madden. Like my favorite Madden was probably Madden 2003. I'd run the 82 Dolphins. What's up, big South Philly? And I'll tell you what. Out of all the teams winning right now, I hope the Philadelphia Eagles take it. I want to see them win the Super Bowl again this year. It's either that or the Colts. I'd like to see the Colts win. They're doing pretty good. I had faith in the Bears and the Dolphins at the beginning of the season. I have no faith in either of those teams right now. And that's sad, because that's who I have hats of. How is we not tired? Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Baseball for life. Hey, man. Chicago Cubs hat. Right there. Chicago Cubs. That's my baseball team. I actually knew a guy who played on the Cubs the year they won the World Series, and his goofy ass got traded to the Pirates in California halfway through the season. Imagine being on a team that could win the World Series, and you request a trade because your wife wants to live in California, so you move to California with your wife. And then she cheats on you and get a divorce. And you miss your opportunity to win a World Series. Ow, right? Ow, right? Can you imagine? I mean, I don't disagree with you at all, man. Thought I was 12? Bro, I am 35 in November. Did you not see the chin hair? Does that still not make me look old enough? I started growing my chin hair out because I got tired of being called 22. Apparently, it does not help me. Apparently, I just look young. It's the lack of wrinkles, the lack of age on my face. Who's your favorite player in Chicago? No, thank you, not Two-Face over here. My favorite, my favorite player on the Chicago Cubs. I thought you were saying Bears. I haven't looked their lineup in the last like 2 or 3 seasons. I just got back into baseball. I started playing fantasy baseball, I guess, last year, and honestly didn't look at the Cub roster enough. So I unfortunately, even though it's my favorite team, I'm not up to date with their current roster. And for you pointing that out, I'm going to update myself. I'm going to pull up the roster right now. I will say my favorite players of all time. I was a huge Sammy Sosa fan as a kid, like a huge Sammy Sosa fan. When he got busted with a cork bat, I was devastated because the same year Mark McGwire got hit with steroid charges, and I'm like, great, my two favorite baseball players are fucking cheaters. Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. I had hats and jerseys of both of them. I was huge fans. I watched the A's just to watch Mark McGwire. That dude was fucking nuts. And if you look at him at the end of his career, that motherfucker was looking like a goddamn NFL player or a fucking WWE wrestler. He was fucking swole. If you had time to make out with one NFL. Wow, Taylor Swift. I mean, I'm not a terrible quarterback. When I was younger, I mean, I trained to be QB for my middle school, high school. I had 65, 75 yard throws, and I had like an 80% completion rate. But my coach quote unquote said, "I don't think you're smart enough to memorize the plays. So we're gonna have you be a running back and a linebacker." I was like, "Oh, okay. So you just want me to run the ball or stop the ball from being ran?" Got it. Seventh grade year, I had like 104 sacks. Eighth grade year, I had almost double that. Freshman year, I was looking at almost. I was state record on sacks. And then I couldn't play anymore because stuff happened in my life and I couldn't do sports. Do you like MLB The Show? Yeah, that was a good game. I'll tell you, my favorite baseball game though was MLB Blitz. They were like the football game, but baseball players, and that shit was nuts. NFL, MLB, and NHL Blitz were fucking nuts. They were violent fighting versions of a sports game. The shit you could do on those games were ridiculous. Slugfest was awesome on PS2. Tyreek Hill being injured, it sucks, but we don't want there to be anyways, so it's a bigger problem. We need a fucking quarterback. Honestly, you're right. Tyreek Hill's injury is nothing compared to the fact that Tua can't throw anymore. In what, 5 games they have right now, he had one decent game. And they've won one game. Just 2 seasons ago, they were one of the best teams in the league. And now they're trash. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm actually going to be starting a sports talk channel. So if you guys stay regulars, you'll get updated when I have that up. And I'll be doing lives a few days a week, short sessions where we talk sports history, sports players, stats, statistics of current teams, updates on weekly games. Yeah, Tua's concussions really messed him up because before his last concussion against Buffalo Bills game 2, 2 minutes in to last season, I mean, before that he was fine. Don't worry, I'll see it. You zooted, are you? I don't know what that means. What do you look for in a man? What do I look for in a man? Well, I'd like womans. So, big old boobies, nice tight crevice between the legs. Ovaries, not testicles. I know you like to put testicles in your mouth, but that's not my thing, guy. No salty balls over here. Well, I mean, when you told me, Monster, that you've been here since my taco pizza video, and I remembered you back then, I was like, okay, I've actually seen that guy a lot. So yeah, I went ahead and made you admin. One of my things is I promote regulars, and you've been around a lot. And when she pointed out the first video you came on, I started remembering your name throughout the live since then. So yeah, I went ahead and gave you admin. Hopefully you don't take advantage of it, and you do a good admin job, and you stop the assholes from trolling me. Prediction USA. My prediction, Trump is saving America. My prediction, Trump is going to stop the war in the Middle East. My prediction, he's going to get the goddamn fucking Medal of Honor. He's going to get the fucking United Nations to give him a fucking, what is that thing called? The Nobel Peace Prize. That's right. No, Donald Trump is going to be the first president in United States history to get the Nobel Peace Prize. What the fuck are the liberals left going to say about that? If he did, Obama was the first, but I didn't know Obama got it. Look it up, because I'm supporting Miami doesn't know the term zooted. Well, I mean, thanks, David. Making me feel stupid. Sit on it and spin on it. So Barack Obama was the first? Fuck. So Donald Trump will be the second president to get the Nobel Peace Prize. That's still pretty good. Because he's like, what, the 45th president? So 2 out of 45 presidents got Nobel Peace Prizes? And one of them's going to be my carrot, my Cheeto man, the border erasing, weed legalizing Donald Trump. Did you see a 70-30 poll on national legalization of marijuana? A 70-30 poll. That means 70% of people are like, why the fuck is weed illegal? And 30% of people are like, we don't like marijuana. Both his brain cells are struggling right now. Is that what you think, Mr. Pickleman? I'll tell you what. I'll take those 2 brain cells and I'll use the next 60 seconds to insult you. First things first, I'm going to track your IP and I'm going to look at your search history. All right, so I see right here your number one rated website is zooanimals.com. That's a bestiality website. Can you tell me why your number one visitor website's a bestiality website and your number two visitor website is a gay porn website? You're gonna come here and troll me when your number two visitor websites are heinous? Oh, and what's this? Oh, it looks like you've watched Cuties like 19 times on Netflix. That's fucked up. You gonna sit here and troll me? Man, you might want to go find someone else. Because you looking sus. Do I think Hill is leaving? We have... Yeah, Mr. Pickman came in here to troll me. It's like, man, I appreciate trolls. They keep me on my toes. But it's like they don't think I'm a capable enough streamer to track their IPs and pull up their search history. It's like, not hard. It's not hard. The second you leave a comment, you're dropping your IP on YouTube. That's it. So do I think Hill is leaving the Dolphins? So either A, he's going to retire, B, he's going to keep his contract or they're going to keep him going, or C, he's going to go to another team. I'll tell you what. Not a lot of teams want him with his domestic disturbance charges going on right now. So that's going to be a problem for him getting picked up by another team. It's not my brother, though. It's some other guy, which I thought was weird because he has Larry's name. So my predictions is Hill's going to retire or stay with the Dolphins, but I don't know if the Dolphins are going to sign him again. So at the end of the day, depending on his recovery, we might be seeing Hill retire. And that's not good, because if anyone knows about Hill right now, that motherfucker has almost 20 kids. What is 1 plus 1? Well, it's me plus your mom equals your new baby brother. You're welcome. Come to the Browns, we'll take him. Everyone's saying they'll take Hill, but here's the thing. He had a massive injury. And it's not just a tiny injury, it's a possible career-ending injury. He might not have the step in his foot anymore. He might go from the cheetah to the slug. Don't play better. Ask the chick he had to put in. That's fucking funny. Yeah, she's... She was all apologetic and started sending me some dirty pictures, trying to cheer me up and make me not so angry. It's like, Jesus Christ, that turned around real quick. I told her I ain't gonna put up with that shit. And I guess she's used to guys that are willing to put up with that shit. Are you gay? Am I gay? I'm just talking about fucking your mom and making you a baby brother. Do you think I'm gay? Is your mom so ugly she looks like a man? Is that why you're saying that? Ella fart. No, I'm not gonna fart on live. I don't even need to fart right now. Looks like a mix of Theo Von and Chris Chan. I'll take it. My brain probably functions closer to Theo Von, though. Apparently his mom looks like a man. Well, if your mom's so ugly she looks like a man, are you so ugly you look like a, I'm gonna guess, a woman? You're like a really ugly, soft-looking man? Someone would call a bottom? Maybe a power bottom? Sir, are you a seal? And I'm gonna guess you know what seal means because you're pretty fucking gay at this point. And for those who don't know, a seal is a smooth, shaven homosexual. And that's this guy right here. Oh, gotta go by, yeah, that's what I thought. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of my favorite shows, man. Dang, man. Oh, champion of the night, man. Oh. You look like Leonardo DiCaprio from Alex. I'll take it. I'll take it. Look like Leonardo DiCaprio from AliExpress. That's fucking funny. I Google stupid fucking loser and your picture comes up. I believe that. I believe that. That's definitely true. That's why I have millions of views on YouTube and I get regular subscribers and views and I'm monetized on multiple platforms and people find me entertaining and funny because what you said. Exactly what you said. I'm guessing you don't get out much and probably don't have many friends, so you spend your time going online trying to find lives to troll because it makes you feel powerful knowing that you can insult or possibly hurt someone's feelings. But not today, guy. Because I see the loser that you are. I know your dad looks at you every day. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't, because he left a long time ago. And your mom often looks at you and wishes if I just swallowed that son of a bitch, I wouldn't have to feed him anymore. You've been a disappointment to your father since the day you were born. That's why he left. And you've been a disappointment to your mom since the day you were born. That's why she can't even look you in the eye. Take yourself somewhere else, guy. I mean, the first episode should have got them canceled. They were... The very first episode had to do with gay people and black people. I don't know how they made the show work. When the very first episode, they were going just in it. But they did. They've had some wonderful seasons. I mean, the season 7, when Mac was fat, was fucking hilarious. That whole season was fucking great. I mean, I like almost every episode. But Fat Mac season is debatably my favorite season. Clipped, bro. I don't hate black people. I love black people. My best friend is black. I got almost as many black cousins as white cousins at this point. Yep, my best friends are Remy and Ryan. One's a ginger and one's a black guy. So clearly I'm pretty diverse in my friendship. It's like most people wouldn't be friends with gingers or blacks. Those are my friends. I look for the special and unique individuals out there. Are you black, Brandon? Well, you know what? Black Panther. Welcome to the family, Ryan. You know, they say that gingers or Jews are the closest to black people. You know why? They share a couple extra strands of similar DNA, hence the hair. That's why a lot of gingers have curly, thick hair, and so do Jews. I wonder why that is. I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the first ginger was an albino black man. There, I said it. I could be wrong. I don't know. Could make sense, though. Can you imagine that, though? You're just like a whole village of black guys, and then this fucking woman has a burst, a blue-eyed, red-haired, or green-eyed, red-haired ginger, and they're like, the devil! Why did you say that? Love your energy. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate that. I don't get donations often, so it's always awesome when I do. And $2, I think that's the biggest donation I've gotten so far on my food channel. Yeah, SYM. I allow anyone who does a subscription for a month or who does a donation to pick a food video for review. You tell me what you want me to review. Yeah, as long as it's well, I mean, no, I'm fine with paying for the amount. It's just maybe I should do that. It would save me money. So tell me something affordable you want me to review. And I will see if I can review it. Huge. Wow. Do you make your... Okay, so why do people come here and say racist stuff? Like, I don't get it. Who is your favorite player on the Dolphins as of now? My favorite Dolphins players right now are Waddle and Achane. Waddle is great. I mean, he right now is my favorite active wide receiver. And Achan's my favorite active running back. They're both very talented, and they both had record-breaking rookie years. If that says anything. Oh, I get what you're saying, Ryan. They called them speckled peasants back in those times. Wow, that's messed up, man. Gins is referred to as speckled. I did not know that. Diddy did nothing. Wow. No, Diddy did a lot wrong. And you probably belong in the same cell as him if you say that he didn't. That's all I've got to say. What is your favorite there, Judson? Kyle, can you cook? Yes, I can cook. Been fucking with the lava burrito at Taco Bell. If you never had it, that's a pretty cheap thing to review. I don't know, my palate is terrible. You know what? I'll do it. This coming Friday, for Fast Food Friday, I will pick up the lava burrito from Taco Bell. So this coming Friday, I will do the, what is it called? Lava burrito at Taco Bell. Okay. Beef, chicken, steak, what do you get? What am I reviewing? Beef, chicken, steak. Brandon, man, I can't stand up for that. You clearly don't understand the amount of horrible things that guy did. It's not that he was a freak. It's that he forced people to do freaky things. I always get beef. All right, I'll get the beef. I'm pretty sure they have the lava burrito here. Who beat his girl? I'm confused. I don't know. I'm confused. Kyle, what's your favorite dish? I'll tell you my 5 favorite dishes because it's really hard for me to pick one. And this is in no particular order. These are my 5 favorite dishes. Alfredo. Either seafood Alfredo, which would be like crab, scallops, shrimp, lobster, or chicken Alfredo. Spaghetti and chicken parm. I'm putting that together because both marinara sauces of the same kind. So spaghetti and chicken parm. Pizza, because I'm fucking American, and if I didn't put pizza in my top 5, what kind of American am I? Plus, I love pizza. Fried chicken with corn on the cob, mashed potatoes and gravy, freshly made biscuits, and a good like thing of coleslaw on the side. Boom, that's a dish. And then I guess number 5 would have to be, I would put steak with mashed potatoes and gravy, steak with baked potato, and Manhattan as number 5. So those are my favorite dishes. My favorite sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, followed by cheeseburger. So no, not seafood spaghetti Alfredo. So when I do my seafood Alfredo, I do a four cheese or 6 cheese white cheese combo. I do mozzarella, Parmesan, white cheddar, Gouda, sometimes Munster, or what it was the other one? Colby Jack, Monterey Jack, and sometimes if I want to make it a slightly spicy, I'll add pepper jack, and if I don't add pepper jack, I add more Gouda. And then I do shrimp and crab together, and I cook the shrimp about halfway, and then I put it into the Alfredo sauce, because the Alfredo sauce is so hot it will finish cooking it. If you put the shrimp in when it's fully cooked and then to the hot sauce, it's going to overcook the shrimp and you're going to have chewy shrimp. So I put the shrimp in when it's about 50 to 60% cooked. And then scallops, I grill them and then put them directly on the dish once it's on the plate, because you don't want to overcook the scallops either. So I grill the scallops for about 2 minutes on each side with a tiny bit of coconut oil in the skillet or a little bit of almond oil, and then I slice those up in a nice little chunks, and I throw that on the Alfredo. And then I freshly grate some Parmesan. And I will usually either use angel hair noodles or fettuccine noodles. I'm actually going to be getting a homemade noodle maker because I rather have homemade noodles for the videos. I've been looking at some about 100, 150, 200 bucks. I know how to make noodles from scratch, but it's a pain, and this noodle maker machine makes it super easy, so I'm thinking I'm going to get it here soon. My favorite dish have to be steak and extra cheesy baked potato with some apple pie. Man, I mean that's number 5 right there. Apple pie is, I mean, that's one of my top 3 favorite pies. And with that particular meal, the apple pie is the one I would choose. So that's a solid meal. I love eating crabs. Oh hell yeah, dude. Crabs are delicious. I hate the dolphins. That's okay, Goon Squad Nate. Because the dolphins don't like you. And neither do I. Come here saying unnecessarily aggressive things. Hold on, someone else must have donated to me because I see my money total on this is $268, and that guy donated me $1.99, so I must have missed a donation. I'm sorry I somehow missed that. I don't see it on my screen anywhere, so I apologize. $500 views on this? Not bad, Ryan. Nate wets the bed. Waddle was looking good today. Waddle's the only... I mean, they really need to bring in a second and third solid wide receiver. They need to do some training because Waddle's a good number 2, but now he's the number 1. So we need some more wide receiver talent. Tyreek having his leg bent at a 90-degree angle is not good for our offense. Nate wets the bed. I like you, Hood Monster. You crack me up. Just waiting for my boy Chop Robinson to step back up like last year. Oh, yeah? You want your leg bent next? Don't play. Oh, Hood Monster. I mean, I have left someone's knee kicked in backwards before. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Motherfucker tried to take my basketball. I was in 8th grade with my brother at the park, and this big fella wanted to take my brand new b-ball. It was my first day with it. I just got it out the box and was playing basketball, and he's like, "I like your ball. Give it to me." My brother looked at me. I looked at him. I put that ball in that guy's nose, put that chop in that guy's throat, and then put my foot in that guy's knee, and I said, "Run, little brother." Goddamn Hoodmaster. Hey, you know, I like the Cowboys. My best friend, one of my best friends, that's Remy. He loves the Cowboys. That's his team. And growing up, honestly, Troy Aikman was one of my favorite QBs growing up. I watched the Cowboys. So all respect to the Cowboys. I watched a lot of Cowboys in the 90s. Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman, 2 favorite Cowboys players. I will say, though, I'm liking CeeDee Lamb. Sad to see he got injured. And Dak Prescott's pretty damn decent. Nate's the reason people built Dumbledore. Hey, Philly's good, man. Jalen Hurts is probably my favorite active quarterback right now. There's a reason I said I wanted to see them win another Super Bowl. I like Jalen Hurts. I like Brown. He's a great wide receiver. I have him on like 3 teams. Last year I had him on like 7 fantasy teams. A.J. Brown? You look young, man. How were you watching football in the 90s? I was born in 1990. I've been watching football since I was 3, my guy. Fuck is your skin routine? What do you mean? Like, I don't even wash my face with, like, I just go about my life. I shave my face. I only wash my face when I shave it. I mean, I take showers every day, but, I mean, the only reason I got acne right now was, and I quote the doctor, for some reason, you've started puberty again, and your hormone levels are spiking to an abnormal level. Your testosterone looks like you're juicing. I said, what? So, yeah, fortunately, I'm getting the teenage acne again at 35. Woohoo! Good fucking job, broken old body. He did say he liked Emmett Till. Yeah, I liked Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith was great. This is what really shocks people. They're like, oh, wait, you're bald? Yeah, smooth as shit, though, right? That one always catches people off guard, because I look this young, they don't expect a shaved head, but I'm like, hey, man, keep it clean. Keep it clean. I guess no one expected me to have a shiny head. Mr. Clean. I mean, did you see how... I mean, she's not the only one, my guy. Like, I have a stable right now. So first, I'll show you what this 45-year-old look like, and then I'll show you at least 2 other girls I'm talking to. And then you guys are going to be like, how does this bald-looking mother trucker... I'm just going to say, make girls laugh, man. That's all you got to do. Make them laugh. This girl's over obsessed with me. It's insane. I haven't even dicked her down yet. I don't think she's going to be right in the head if I do that. Probably should have blocked her before. I mean, honestly. I mean, not bad for a 45er. I mean, she don't look 45. She doesn't play video games. She also doesn't like TV or movies. She thinks they're a waste of time. So she doesn't like most of the things I like. So I know it's not going to work. I thought she was cute. I thought she'd be fun. And she told me she is a sex addict. So, as a fellow sex addict, I was like, hold on a second. You might be fun for a minute. Then this is Kylie. We've been casually seeing each other for a couple months. Let's see. She's about 5'5", Jewish from New York, currently lives in Oregon. She specializes in geology. She sells rocks and crystals, and she has her own website and company selling rocks and crystals. So, that's, yeah. So that's 2 of the girls I'm currently talking to. All those pictures were fire until the mirror selfie were dropped. Fucking A. She might be one to kill you in your sleep. Oh, I do meet girls socially. What do you mean? Kylie, I met, like, I've known for like 6 years. We've been friends for a long time. Just recently, I slid her the pipe, and now we hang out. I mean, I'm happy not being in a committed relationship. I did that for years, and all it did was fucking make me miserable. Facebook dating has been the most successful for me as of late. POF I had some pretty good luck with. Tinder, meh. Meet Me. When Meet Me was young, I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of girls from there. Before it became, when it was my yearbook, back when I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, I would, a lot of girls from there. Like, I think I probably had the most success on that website, but it's filled with nothing but bots now. Well, I'll tell you this, sugar. What's the difference between you and a racist piece of shit? There isn't. You look gay as... Oh, I may look gay as to you, but my DMs would say otherwise. Hello, Brazil. Thank you. I collect hats. I got Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Ninja Turtle, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears, Chicago Cubs, Star Wars, Spider-Man, Batman, Nike, Chevy. Don't have a Ford or Dodge hat. Definitely need to get those. What did Vanessa say? Hold on. I love cheating. What the fuck? Wow. I hope when he comes back, he axe murders the two of you and I see it on the news. Why would you do that to him? He's fighting for... Right? Bro, that happens every fucking day. My grandpa Mac, he fought in World War II. When he got back from World War II, he found his wife had filed for divorce, claimed he died at war, and was already married to another man. My grandpa Mac was one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. Then he met my devil of a grandmother, Grandma Mary, who's my real grandma, who's like the devil. I loved her. She took me in the 6th grade, lived with her 6th, 7th, and 8th, and part of freshman year. But that bitch was evil. Oh, she told me I'm sick. I'm not allowed to come over. She has a weak immune system, and she gets sick very easily. Wait, where are you from, Kyle? I'm from all over. I mean, I've lived in 11 states in the country. I've been to like 45 states, but born in Indiana, Grew up in Indiana, Illinois, because I lived in both states growing up. But currently live in Oregon. Alright, I'm going to end this live. And I'm going to do one more food live. I'll be back in 5, folks, to review this cookie. Toronto. That's what's up. What's up, Toronto? Oh, you talking about my painting? You like my Ocarina of Time painting? Man, I get a lot of compliments about this painting, Ryan. A lot of compliments. No one has made fun of it. Everyone says, man, that's an awesome picture. Everyone thinks it's a poster, though, but it's a painting. You think I should play it? So, I did Ocarina of Time before, but I was worried about the stuff I saw with Nintendo getting channels taken down for streaming their games on emulators, so I wasn't sure how I could go about that. So that's why I never played more Ocarina of Time, because I was worried I'd get my channel taken down. Honestly, if I could do it, I would. I don't want to risk it. Because Nintendo... So what do you think? I should get a stream capture card and stream it from the Switch? So I will say this. I will get the capture card and the Switch 2 if Ocarina of Time comes out remastered for the Switch 2. And then I will stream that fucking game. So if they come out with remastered Ocarina of Time for the Switch 2, I will buy a Switch 2 and a capture card just to play and stream that game. Because there are only 2 games coming out that are going to make me buy a console. I'm buying a PlayStation 6 when it comes out. I was going to get PS5, but I'm going to get the PS6 instead, because GTA 6 is coming on the PlayStation 6 about a year to 2 years before it comes out on the PC. So I'm going to get a PlayStation 6 just to play GTA 6. And I'm going to get a Switch 2 if they release Ocarina of Time remastered, just to play that game. I'll probably get some other games for the console, but that game is the sole reason to get the console. Adam wants to watch you play Fortnite. Hey, I play Fortnite. Go to my game channel. Oh, I didn't link that in this live. Okay, folks. So I have a game channel. I need to start pinning it in every food live. Paste. If you want to watch me play video games or play video games with me, go subscribe to this channel right here. This is my game channel. Ranch on tacos, or your name. It depends on the taco. Like a chicken taco, sure. A beef taco, what the fuck is wrong with you? Kyle, do you think you can do a cooking? I have a lot of cooking videos. Go back and look. I don't just do reviews. I do cooking videos too. If you want me to cook something in specific, I mean, make a donation or pick up subscription, and I'll cook an item you want me to cook. I mean, my second biggest live on this channel was a Christmas live where I cooked a bunch of items on Christmas. Got blackout drunk during that live, though, unfortunately. Drank a little too much that day. My roommate kept bringing me more shots, and I just kept doing shots with my roommate Christian, and next thing you know, I don't remember the rest of Christmas. Alright, we're going to refresh this real quick because I want to see how many views this live got, and then we're going to do the cookie live. 662 lives, 12 watch hours, 16 likes, $2.68 in donation, and 15 gems. I did not see the gems. Why are the donations not popping up? I don't see that on either live. I'm going to have to fix that. I got an idea for you to get views. Candy review on. Oh, so like probably the week before and the week after, those 14 days, I'm probably gonna do a candy video every day for Halloween. So yeah, no, I'm definitely. Like Ryan Upchurch before drugs. I liked Ryan Upchurch before drugs. Ryan Upchurch was great in his early career. He's kind of become an asshole now. But I will say I like a lot of his music. White Lightning was great. Rolling Stone is probably my favorite song by him. 0 to 100 was great. Chicken Willie was fucking awesome. Love the song Chicken Willie. Raider Nation, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't hate the Raiders until I started to hate the Raiders. And let me tell you why. So Miami Dolphins. Since the season 1 of Miami Dolphins NFL League, the coach had an idea. We're going to host a charity game every single year. One charity game. And all the proceeds, all the ticket sales, all the concession sales, everything from that game would go to a charity of the chosen winner of that game. Now, the Dolphins never lost this charity game. Not for 20 or 30 seasons. And then one year, they play the Raiders. And the Raiders win. And instead of using the money for an actual charity, they created a fake charity and siphoned those funds into buying equipment for the players. So instead of feeding the homeless, or helping children at the hospital, or going towards cancer research, or helping people with AIDS, helping flood victims or burn victims, no, the Raiders decided we're going to get new equipment. And when that happened, and the Dolphins learned what they did, they stopped doing the charity game because the Raiders ruined it. The Raiders stole millions of dollars from charity to fund equipment. I'm sorry, man. I just can't be behind a team that does that. What's up, Blue? Thanks for the sub. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. It happened in it was the early 90s because I remember I was living in Green Hill when that happened. So it happened, I want to say my 3rd grade or 4th grade year. So it would have happened in 97, 98, 99 within those 3 years. A lot of people don't know that. It wasn't big on the news back then because social media wasn't huge. But it was a thing. And it affected the NFL big because they like I said, they stopped doing that charity game. And that charity game over the 20 to 30 seasons earned tens of millions of dollars in charity for diabetes research, for kids with cancer, for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know, like I said, each season the winning team would choose where the donations would go. Like 4 or 5 years in a row they did the Make-A-Wish. You know, they were just, trying to do what they thought was right. And no other team has ever done that. No NFL team has started a charity game, hosted a charity game, paid for everything at the charity game, and then took all proceeds for that charity game and funneled it into charity. But the Dolphins did. And I got mad respect for them for that. It's not their fault they had to stop doing it. It's the Raiders' fault for taking advantage of a situation. I live next to the training facility. They do a lot of charity here in Vegas. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's good. I'm glad that they have... Well, I mean, to be fair, they did that when they were Oakland. And if anyone knows anything about Oakland, Oakland's bad. Oakland has some of the worst crime and drug rates in America. Oakland's right there with Chicago. It's bad. So I could see being in Las Vegas, making them new ownership and new leadership, making them a good team or a respectable team. Unfortunately, they really fucked up when they did that. Because as a diehard Dolphins fan, I felt that very disrespectful to take millions and millions of dollars away from cancer research or the Make-A-Wish Foundation because they want to do equipment. Oh, you can see that, monster. See, no one else can see that, but you can because you're an admin. And that is super gay, right? Alright, folks. I need to end this live so I can eat this damn cookie. Because I want to go play video games. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the game channel pinned if you haven't already. And go to the recommended list and check out my other channels. I got a podcast channel. I've got a conspiracy theory channel. I've got a movie review channel. I've got some music channels. You'll see my recommended list. It says my other channels. Those are all mine. All things I'm trying to develop. So go drop a sub if you want to see some other content from Turtle. That's right. My nickname is Turtle. And don't forget to check out my stream team and the other recommended lists like Remy the Turtle, Big Soul Turtle, and Valks the Undead Turtle. If you want to see some other Turtle in action. Be back in 5 for the Cookie Live. We'll see you there, folks. Until next time, Crazy Kyle.